From fighting for survival on the streets of India as a 7-year-old boy to being adopted by a Toronto family and becoming a celebrity chef, Born Hungry is the emotional documentary about how incredible talent and artistry triumph over adversity.
I remember crossing the railway tracks and jumping on trains, getting off trains. I could have been going in circles. Those are the things that scarred me, because those are the things I can never forget. But I got lucky. A miracle happened to me. And that's when the tide starts to turn with my life.
Please welcome celebrity chef Sash Simpson. Hi, Sash.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh my gosh.
I'm good.
Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor.
Well, it's an honor being here, seeing you.
No, thank you. Honestly, it's always nice to talk to someone who loves food, but your story is so harrowing and so amazing. So you went back to India, first time since you were a 7-year-old boy.
Correct.
Why was now? It had been 40 years. Why was now the time to go back?
You know what? When I started in restaurants and being adopted, never in my wildest dream this would come about. And when this opportunity came, and again, I never wanted to go back to India.
Yeah.
It's only because what I went through.
Yeah.
And it just made sense.
Yeah.
And I think I can talk about it a bit more now because I'm older
Yeah.
than when I was young and didn't know anything about my life. As you grow older, you get to understand, okay, where you're from. You get your own identity
Yeah.
of where it's from.
Yeah, and you can see like the good and the bad are part of who you are.
Yeah.
So it builds you. There was one particularly emotional and powerful part in the movie for me, or in the documentary, when you go back to a movie theater that you used to work at in exchange for basically a place to sleep.
Yeah.
What was that like going back to that space?
It was hard.
Yeah.
Emotions, things, it's like a movie in your head.
Yeah.
It's being played back.
Yeah.
And, emotions take charge when those certain points come at you. And for me, I'm finding it more and more tough to talk about certain things.
Yeah.
And it just hits you hard. And it's going back to where it kind of started, portion of your life.
Yeah.
So it's been very, I know where I came from, and knowing that the movie theater was a pinnacle point of my journey, because if I didn't leave that theater, this would never happen.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's the steps and the
it's all
kind of
timing.
small feelings of movement that lead you to where you're actually going. What was it like as a chef? What was it like reconnecting with your culture through food when you went to India? Was that eye-opening? What was that like?
Listen, I grew up in a non-Indian family, and me being Indian, I didn't know anything about Indian flavors, and I've only learned it from here. But for me, my Indian flavors always came out like I've been cooking Indian food forever.
Yeah.
And so going back to India was very seeing, like I was eating street food all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to restaurants. I wanted to eat on the street.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. And the flavor, it's insane. I can't even explain it.
Yeah.
It's endless of food and flavor, the way they do so many different things.
Yeah.
So I would want to be there every day.
That's amazing. Well, and here in Canada, you have your fine dining restaurant, Sash. It is so beautiful up in Rosedale, correct?
Yes.
So what was it like? How proud are you of Sash Fine Dining Restaurant? And did you ever in your wildest dreams think that this is where your life would turn out?
Anything in my life right now, I pinch myself.
Yeah.
It's only because, as the movie tells you, how I came about. Never in my wildest dreams would I have been adopted to an amazing family and to an amazing country, and to have a friggin' restaurant.
Yeah. Like what? Yeah.
Listen, don't never stop the hustle.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
And most of all, it's hard work.
Yeah.
And when you get a second chance, you know, you got to take it.
Yeah.
And if you can take that second chance and make it into something, and I've always been a workaholic, so for me, I never want to go to that situation where I was in India and it wasn't a good place. So, yeah.
That's amazing. I'm so thrilled for you, and it's been such an honor chatting with you. Huge
Thank you.
congratulations on this documentary. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.